Everyone, welcome back to my channel, your go-to spot for all GTA related news and info and guides and tips and tricks and all that stuff. Today, I wanted to go over 15 hidden changes that Rockstar actually put in this newest GTA Online DLC. I already made a video going over some of the bigger major changes, and I'll leave a link to that at the top right if you want to check that out if you haven't already. But in this video, we're going to go over some of these smaller details that you may not have noticed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right in. So the first thing is actually something that I did cover a few days ago. I'll also leave a link to that video where I went in more depth at the top right. But Rockstar on the new consoles added the character outfits to the outfit category. You can get Michael, Trevor, Franklin, Claude, and Nico Bellic. They do require a pretty big grind to get, but they are now in the game on the new consoles. And while you're in the new career tab, the new career progress tab to check out those outfits, check out some of the other rewards because you can get some pretty cool stuff like this Clifford remote, little like necklace keychain type thing. So you might want to just go through that if you're on the new consoles and take a look to see if any of the rewards are worth it, and then you can figure out how to actually get them. The next thing that they changed, this is a disappointing change. I don't know why they did this, but Payphone Hits are actually nerfed. Before this update, it would take, I believe, 20 minutes of a cooldown before you could redo a payphone hit. Now, as you can see, we've done a payphone hit. We're going to call Franklin again. 48 minutes is the new cooldown timer for payphone hits. So unfortunately, payphone hits took quite a bit of a beating in this DLC. The next thing, this is something that's not bad. If you have an auto shop, you actually will get full payments if you have the NPCs deliver the cars for you. This did not happen before for whatever reason, but now you'll get this little text message. You can see full payments on the way. So that may be something that you can supplement your cash with. A nice small little change on the Virtue here, the Ocelot Virtue, which is the free car you got from doing the Drug Wars missions. Before this update, when you put the bulletproof or the body plates, the armor on, you could not throw sticky bombs or any sort of like grenade out of the vehicle for whatever reason. Now they fixed that, so you can put the armor plating on and have full access to all of your weapons. This car is great. So if you want a free car that has money tech, that's a supercar that's electric, that is insanely fast, and now can throw sticky bombs and stuff out of it, this car is great. Another thing they changed, Young Ancestor can now finally be removed from your phone. So this was the only contact that they just forgot about, I guess. Well, if you have him in your phone, go back to your menu and then take him out. You can finally do that again. Now, one of the new features they added was the Hold A to Sprint, and it's a great feature, but it actually changes a couple of things in the game. The biggest one being the strafe speed. So you'll see here, I have it on, and when I have just a regular old, rifle, we're going to strafe left and right. My guy moves pretty quickly. Obviously, you're not sprinting, but he's sort of in a jog, strafing back and right. We're going to actually change it back to the normal or like the previous Hold to Sprint. And you can see when I strafe, he actually is only walking. So the Hold to Sprint option will actually make the gunfights probably a little bit easier for you because you're going to be strafing left and right, and it's going to be harder for other people to hit you. So that's something that is actually a pretty nice feature with the Hold A to Sprint function. We're going to actually hop to the Acid Lab stuff here. I wanted to just quickly show how you can change your Acid Lab product. I thought it was something you could do like manually, like at the Acid Lab or something, but it's actually in the interaction menu. You just go to the services, Acid Lab, and then you can see product name where it says Acid. You can actually change it. Unfortunately, you can't put your own name in, but there's 10 to choose from. There are some requirements for a couple of them, but this is something that will just get you an extra 5% when you go ahead and sell your Acid. So it's something you should just do. Like, it doesn't even cost you money. Also, a nice little quality of life thing, and I'll just show it in the Acid Lab here, but it works anywhere else, like any of the different chairs in like the CEO offices and stuff, but no longer will you have to get in and out of the chair if you want to become a CEO or an MC. Like if you accidentally went in, there's just a button now. You can hit left on the D-pad to become an MC member or right on the D-pad to become a CEO. So nice quality of life feature. Another nice quality of life thing is a change to the minimap. Now, this is something you might not even really notice unless you're really looking for it, but once you do notice it, it's so much nicer. The minimap is less clogged. So the way the minimap works is the closer you actually get to different properties and stuff, then they'll slowly show on the map. And you can kind of see that in this, like the apartments and stuff, they'll just slowly appear on the map instead of just always appear on the map and freaking hovering and outlining the whole square with different icons. It's actually a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. So that is definitely good. The next thing they changed is the ability to recall and call in your Avenger, and I'm assuming this applies to like the MOC and stuff. Before this update, if you called one in and then you drove away and then you wanted it to spawn next to you again, you would have to recall it, return it back to the whatever, and then, you know, call it in again. Now you can just call it and it'll just come. There is a 2-minute wait, but if you do have it out already, you don't need to send it back and then have it, you know, returned to you. You can just recall it and it'll show up again. So another quality of life thing. Also, when you're buying armor, not only did they remove the rank requirement, so lower level players can finally get access to all the armors, you can simply buy all. Now, unfortunately, all my stuff is full here, but there is just, I think if you just hit X or something, it'll buy all of the armors, so you don't have to just spam it. Just a nice little change. One thing I wanted to just clarify here in case anyone hasn't, unfortunately, if you've already bought it, you know, sucks, because it happened to me too, but the thruster that you can actually get, like the jetpack you can get inside of the Avenger, is not a custom one. I thought it was like just a slot, maybe like the MOC, where you just put your own custom thruster in there, but it's actually not. And this one, I don't even think has weapons, unless I'm just completely missing something. You cannot even put weapons on this. So this is, you're spending, I think it's like 750K basically just to fly around. I mean, it's not a terrible deal. I mean, it's pretty bad, but I just wanted to make that clear. This upgrade is not something that you can upgrade like after the fact, nor is it the one you have already in your facility. And then one of the final things is they actually took out the alien guns from the agency. So before this update, you could go to the agency instead of the ammunition, or instead of the gun van, because they're not in the ammunition anymore. And you can go to this guy and he would have the alien weapons that you could just buy. But now they took them out. So the only place you can buy the alien weapons is the gun van, and they're not there all the time. So they're just removing content. That's even more removed content basically from the game. Obviously, if you already have them, it's fine, but for newer people, I guess it does suck. And then the final thing is the new payout. So this is just a little list of all the new payouts. It'll give you an idea of maybe what's good or not. So payouts for the Gerald missions and the super yacht missions, those have been increased by 25%, but I still don't think that's that much. The payout on the collectibles and the events, though, some of them have been increased. So shipwrecks will now pay 25K. Hidden caches 10. It's like, dude, what? These are such low numbers. It's like, why? Is it just too much to ask to make these like 50K across the board? And even that's a low number. I don't know. The drug vehicle cache though is now 50K, so that's cool. They actually decreased apparently the RC time trials though from 100 to only 50K. So I don't know what they're doing over at Rockstar, but those are the new payouts, and that is 15 of the hidden changes in this update. Thank you guys for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.